This video is going to solve two problems. One, the invasive species Joro spiders around your house, and two, all things going on in your garden that you want to treat organically and effectively. Welcome back, Jake Moran, Tig Realty, and today I'm going to take care of two common issues around your outdoors, which is common around my outdoors, which is the Joro spider, which I hate. They're the invasive species. They make those webs everywhere, especially as you get into the summer, into the fall, and they don't seem to do a whole lot other than just make your outdoor spaces really annoying, and they seem like they grow like inches every day. So one, I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. Two is, if you're like me and you got a ton of things going on and you don't really have time to research every little thing going on in your garden, but you want to grow things without a bunch of chemicals, with as organically as possible, this is going to be your fail-safe on that. So some of you are going to have a problem with me doing this, and it's okay. I don't care that much because I hate the Joro spiders. One, they're not native to our area, so they're an invasive species. They take over the environment of all kinds of different insects and other spiders that are native to this. So I kind of think of them like a domestic terrorist, and it's open season. So this is what I found to take care of that, because one, I don't like spraying things on anything that I watch them sit there and wither and die and look like they're in agony. This is quick, it's effective, it's pretty much instant, and if you're a guy like me, it's kind of fun. So this is your solution, mass airflow cleaner. So some people like to use different things for spraying. The mass airflow cleaner, the thing that I figured out is, one, it shoots out a amazingly large and accurate fireball, but two, there's very little residue, and when you have a large fireball, you know, as long as you're not blind, the spider's going to die pretty much instantly. So it's a quick, painless death. So all you really need with that is one can of this. A can will last you the entire year, season, unless you got a real problem, and a lighter. So that's pretty much all you need. Use one of these. Don't use a little Bic. That's not going to be good for your hands. So the second thing, this is like your all things garden. So it's very, very little money. You probably make one purchase at the beginning of the season and you're good, unless you have like a massive garden. So you just need a pump sprayer like this. The thing I figured out with these is pay a little bit extra money, get the one with a little bit, the little filter on the end and the straw. That'll keep it from clogging up, which is really annoying if you're trying to put anything in here to actually mix in there. So you're going to get a little bit of dish soap, the triple action neem oil. You can get this at pretty much any garden center, big box hardware stores, whatever. You should really only need this little thing for the entire year. You're only going to be using, you know, a teaspoon, tablespoon-ish per gallon. Just depends on what you're growing and how bad the insects are. And then this is my little secret. Okay, so you can see this is one of these little coffee filter Keurig things. I got a rubber band around it because I just want to make sure it stays closed. This is probably not the most effective thing, and this is the only rubber band I could find that would get around this thing. So, but inside here is the secret. So it's half crushed red pepper, so like the red pepper flakes, and then half baking soda. So what this does is the molecules, the contents or whatever of the baking soda and the red pepper will get into the water and get out the sprayer without causing clogging. So this is basically like a different sort of filter. So I've kind of got a filter in here and I've got a filter on here, so I shouldn't have any problem. And you will probably only have to refill this every so often with new baking soda and new red pepper. The red pepper will probably last a lot longer than the baking soda, but it's basically just going to make a mild solution in here. And the baking soda heals like all kinds of different plant. If you just look up like Google like baking soda for your garden, it cures like darn near everything. And the red pepper deters a ton of things, from wildlife like deer and rabbits to all kinds of insects. So it's not a fail-safe like you spray it on and you're good for the rest of the season, but it is organic. You do have to remember, if you're spraying this on your tomatoes, your cucumbers, whatever, Wash them off before you eat them. Otherwise, they're going to be a little spicy. But what that does is it helps prevent a lot of things going on inside the plant from happening, the leaves, the foliage, all sorts of things. And it also protects things from wanting to eat it on the outside. So it costs, I mean, like, how much is that? Like almost nothing. And you just drop it in here, mix it around. Obviously, you're going to try to be a little bit, I'm going to be a little bit gentle because this thing isn't on here very well. If you can find these, this thing is so old. If you can find these that have a little locking, like a little latch or a twist top or whatever, use those. They're going to be a lot better for this. But either way, you've got that real fine mesh screen. That's what you're looking for. If you just get a cheesecloth or a leftover piece of screen and you just kind of double it up, that's the whole thing. You're just trying to get it so that the mix in here can get into the water and get onto the plants with as little problems going through the tubes as possible. Hey, if videos like this are helpful for you, the only thing that we do here is help you save money and hopefully be a little bit healthier. And we mix in some real estate in the mix because that's what we do for our day, night, weekend jobs. I challenge you to find a better, more helpful realtor in your market that's going to give you ways to save money around your house. And if you're looking for a new house, I can help you. If you're not already subscribing, you should, because at the end of all of my episodes, I have the outtakes because we all need a little bit more laughter and levity in life, and I'm not that good. So enjoy the outtakes. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you've got other things around your house that you'd like some help with, shoot them to me. If I don't know the answer, I'll find it for you. If you know, a giant fireball can be. So if you have a common them die quickly, or so we have has out. So if you've got those annoying, get a good rubber band if you need one. I just imagine if you were being hurled into the sun, it would probably not take very long for you to die. You would not feel a whole lot of pain.